What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Thursday, January 19th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. You got to follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. That is where I'm posting my updates. That is where I'll have a thread for questions. If you guys want to know who I prefer for today's slate, hit me up in that thread. 1v1s, 2v2s, general questions for the slate. Hit me up on the thread for this video. You'll find it on my Twitter stream account, whatever you want to call it. I'm not good at this read quite yet. It's new for me to ask for questions on Twitter, and I don't do it very well. A couple more days, we'll find a rhythm. You guys will know what to do. Anyway, BetMGM is the sponsor of this video. This deal is going away in a couple days, folks. Take advantage now. Up to $1,000 in first bet insurance, along with 2 free months of Stokastic Plus Platinum. Don't sleep. When it's gone, it's gone. You're going to want to take advantage. I mean, the 2 free months of Stokastic Plus Platinum is like a $300+ value. That alone is the reason that you guys should do this. Now, we're going to round out the bottom of my top 10 with Slow-Mo, Kyle Anderson, with Time Lord, Robert Williams. I don't know if Gary Trent has a nickname, Anthony Edwards, and OG Anunoby on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm looking at Andrew Wiggins. He's small forward, power forward eligible, 5,800, projected for 31. The goal's just 33. He's in the optimal lineup 23% of the time. Wiggins, I have in for 33 minutes now. He's a 0.95 fantasy point per minute guy. This is the matchup that I expect him to get his playing time back. 22% usage, 17 points, 5.5 boards, 2 assists, and 2 stocks. It's pace neutral against Boston, but the Warriors are 6.5-point dogs. I think that Wiggins can help to keep this one close, but at 5,800, I think he's just a couple $100 too cheap on a 4-game slate. Next up at number 4, we've got Josh Hart. Now, this is just a positionality thing. I think there's just so much value at guard and center that we start finding value in random places at small forward. He's 4,900, projected for 28. The goal's just 28.5. He's in the optimal lineup 26% of the time. 32 minutes here for Josh Hart, but could easily play more. He's a 0.85 fantasy point per minute guy in a competitive pace down matchup against the Sixers. The Blazers are 2-point dogs in this one. 9 points on 13% usage for Hart, 8 boards, 4 assists, and a little over a stock. It's not the most exciting stat line in the world, but he does enough of everything. You know, if you get like a double-double out of Josh Hart, you're probably talking about him being close to in an optimal lineup. At 4,900, at a difficult-to-fill small forward, that's about all I'm looking for. Staying with the Blazers, number 3, Anthony Simons, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 6,300, projected for 33. The goal's 35.5. He's in the optimal lineup 27% of the time. The smaller the slate, the more I like Simons because you can get it can get closer and closer from raw points. 35 minutes, you know he's going to be out there a ton. He's like a 0.9 fantasy point per minute guy in this matchup against Philly. 25% usage, but 21 real points. If he just has a good day scoring and gets to 30, it barely takes anything else for him to be a fantastic play for the day. 21 real points, 3 boards, 3.5 assists, and a stock for Simons. You get that point guard, shooting guard flexibility as well. I just like getting to pieces of Portland, but right now, Anthony Simons is my preferred Portland piece. At number 2, I'm going to Toronto for Precious Achiuwa. He's center only, but just 3,700, projected for 24. The goal's like 22. Optimal lineup 29% of the time. Precious Achiuwa allows you to pay up for other guys. 3,700 is just not the correct price for his role now. He's firmly a part of the rotation, playing north of 20 minutes. I got him in for 24, and he's a fantasy point per minute guy. 21% usage for Precious, 11 points, 7.5 rebounds, an assist, and a little over a stock in a pace-up spot against Minnesota, who's probably not playing Rudy Gobert today. Precious Achiuwa is a no doubt about it value option to me. Very easy to want to get there. And yet, he's not even close to the number 1 contender. Alrighty, folks, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. You'll find the thread for these contenders videos for today. That's where you got to hit me up with questions and your thoughts on today's slate. Let's get a little bit of a discourse going over there on Twitter. Elon's making it so easy for us nowadays. And finally, we're closing it out with BetMGM. Remember, 2 free months of Stokastic Plus Platinum and up to $1,000 of first bet insurance. So long as Rudy Gobert is out, this is the no doubt about it lock play of the year. Naz Reid, power forward center eligible on a 4-gamer. He's 4,600. I got him projected for 37 fantasy points. The goal is 27. He hits his goal 90% of the time. He's in the optimal lineup 2/3 of the time. I'll have him in every lineup that I make today. If you don't play him in cash, you should never play DFS again. If you play someone that doesn't play him in cash, assuming Gobert is out, you should write their name down and play them every single day. They are going to be the best thing you'll ever find in DFS. He's a 1.1 plus fantasy point per minute guy. I got him projected for a double-double, 17 points, 10 boards, 2 stocks. It doesn't matter. It's a pace down spot against Toronto. They're slight underdogs. You want to give him 28 minutes? Sure. Best play on the slate. You want to give him 26 minutes? Sure. Best play on the slate. The fact that you could roster him at forward as well unlocks everything for you today. He's not priced to be a starter. He's got positionality that he probably shouldn't have. All of those things make Naz Reid the unequivocal #1 play on DraftKings. Alrighty, folks, we are done here. Those are my NBA DFS contenders for Thursday, January 19th. FanDuel version is around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We are back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.